What's up, everybody? Great Bob Ross back again, and this time in this midweek, I guess, installment, I am going through my top 10 movies of last year, 2007, simply because I think you guys need a little bit of background about what kind of movies I like, so I figured that if I told you what ones from last year I thought were the best, that would be a good way of sort of more letting you guys get to know me as a film reviewer, movie critic, whatever. So, without further ado, here are my top 10 movies. 10, this is 5, this is 10. Movies of 2007. I've got my list right here, so I'll be looking at this. At number 10, I've got Eastern Promises by David Cronenberg. I'm a huge Cronenberg fan, and I was lucky to see this one in the theater. I thought it was a really, really good crime drama with some of the most visceral, bloody moments I've seen on film in a long time. At number 9, I've got Before the Devil Knows You're Dead by Sidney Lumet. The guy's like 80 years old. He's been directing since he was like 25, 30 years old. And he pulls off a really, really good one here. Really, really good, tense, family entwined thriller. So I definitely recommend this. Philip Seymour Hoffman and Ethan Hawke are both excellent in this movie. It's really, really, really good. And number 8, I've got Gone Baby Gone, the directorial debut of pretty much hated universally actor Ben Affleck. And really, I've never hated Ben Affleck. I think he's made some lame ones, some good ones, but he really shows that he can direct really well here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he starts directing more than he does acting, because he got a lot more acclaim for back in '97 when he co-wrote Good Will Hunting, and last year when he when he directed Gone Baby Gone. So I think he'll get behind the camera a little bit more. His brother Casey Affleck is in this movie, and he does a really, really good job. Morgan Freeman does a great job. Just everything comes together in this one. At number 7, I've got Once, which is, I can't call it a romantic movie. It kind of is. It's kind of a date movie, like a movie to watch with your girlfriend. But it's not, it's a different kind of romance. It's all about music and how music brings people together. And I really love the songs in this movie. It won Best Original Song, and it definitely should have. I came close to crying during this one. I mean, I own the soundtrack, and I love it. It is a really, really great movie. Okay, at number 6, I've got Ratatouille, which looks like it's the only it's the only summer movie that's on my list, is Ratatouille. Last summer wasn't very good. This summer's really good, but last summer wasn't. So Ratatouille is the only one that's on my list. It sits at number 6. I think it's a really good family film. I like it better than WALL-E. I like it better than Finding Nemo. I like it better than a lot of Pixar's movies. I think it's one of their best movies. I think it's right up there with the 2 Toy Stories and The Incredibles in terms of their best. And director Brad Bird, he also did The Incredibles and The Iron Giant. I want to see him make like a live action movie, but he's really, really good with animation. Number 5, a lot of people hate this movie, Southland Tales. Like, not even many people have seen it, and anybody that rents it at Blockbuster hates it. It's got like a 5 out of 10 rating on IMDb, and Roger Ebert gave it 1 star out of 4, calling it one of the worst movies he had seen at Sundance. I disagree with all of them. I think it's a fantastic movie. It's from the same guy who did Donnie Darko, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. So I highly recommend it. It's way too complicated to go into depth why I like it, because it's a really weird movie, but just watch it. Number 4 is No Country for Old Men, another one that a lot of people hate when they rent it. It won Best Picture. I don't think it deserved it, because there are still 3 more movies I like better, but it was still a really, really, really good movie. Number 3 is Zodiac. David Fincher always creeps me out, always. And this one, I really wanted Robert Downey Jr. to get nominated for an Oscar for his performance. He was really, really great in it. The whole movie is great. It's like 2 hours and 45 minutes, but man, it just engrosses you and it just zooms by. Number 2 is Paranoid Park by Gus Van Sant, who is one of my favorite directors currently directing. And another one that people probably won't like because it has barely any dialogue. It's only 90 minutes long. It's pretty short as well. It's a really focused teen drama. I just love Gus Van Sant's style. So number 2 is Paranoid Park. And number 1, probably in my top 50 movies ever made, is There Will Be Blood by Paul Thomas Anderson. I love this movie so much. So much. One of the best movies ever made. I can't find anything wrong with it. I really, really can't find anything wrong with it. I can see why some people don't like it, but me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think the acting is some of the best I've ever seen. I think the cinematography is some of the best I've ever seen. It is just, plainly put, one of the best I've ever seen. Alright, quickly, I'm going to go through my honorable mentions. I've got 10 more movies that are just honorable mentions I'm going to go through real quick. 28 Weeks Later, 300, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, Hot Fuzz, Juno, The King of Kong, A Fistful of Quarters, Michael Clayton, Superbad, Sweeney Todd, and Walk Hard are all honorable mentions. And now I've also decided to give you my top 5 worst from last year to know what I hate. Death Proof, Alien vs. Predator 2, Hostel 2, Pathfinder, and Epic Movie. Absolutely horrible, horrible movies all around. Those 5 were. I never want to see Epic Movie or Pathfinder again. Those are 2 of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. So I would decline to give those a rating. I would just say, just never watch these. They will kill you. So those are my best, my honorable mentions, and my worst of 2007. I hope you don't think I'm pretentious for not putting like Pirates of the Caribbean and like Die Hard and Simpsons on the list, because those were all good, just not great. Alrighty, I'll talk to you next time.